Portugal's road at the FIFA World Cup 2026. This wasn't just Portugal's World Cup journey. It was the final World Cup chapter of Cristiano Ronaldo's legendary career. From unforgettable victories to heartbreaking defeat, this is the complete story of Portugal's 2026 FIFA World Cup campaign. Part 1. The FIFA World Cup is where legends are made, dreams are fulfilled, and entire nations unite behind one goal. In 2026, Portugal arrived in North America carrying enormous expectations. For Cristiano Ronaldo, this was expected to be his final World Cup, while a new generation of Portuguese stars looked ready to continue his legacy. Drawn into Group K alongside Colombia, DR Congo, and Uzbekistan, Portugal knew there would be no easy matches. Every point mattered in the expanded 48-team tournament. Portugal opened their campaign under immense pressure. Every pass, every tackle, and every attack carried the hopes of millions of supporters. From the opening whistle, Portugal controlled possession through Bruno Fernandes and Vitinha, patiently searching for gaps in the Congolese defense. Rafael Leão constantly threatened with his pace, while Cristiano Ronaldo led the line with his trademark movement inside the penalty area. DR Congo defended bravely and looked dangerous on the counterattack, forcing Portugal's defenders to stay alert. Goalkeeper Diogo Costa made an important save to keep the match level before Portugal finally found the breakthrough. The winning goal sparked huge celebrations among the Portuguese fans, giving the team a perfect start and 3 crucial points in Group K. Match 2, Portugal vs Uzbekistan. The second group match was expected to be easier, but World Cups rarely follow expectations. Uzbekistan defended with discipline, frustrating Portugal for long periods. Bruno Fernandes tried to unlock the defense with clever passes, while João Neves controlled the midfield with maturity beyond his years. Cristiano Ronaldo came close with a powerful header, but the goalkeeper produced a brilliant save. Eventually, Portugal found the net after sustained pressure, yet Uzbekistan refused to give up and continued fighting until the final whistle. The victory moved Portugal closer to qualification, but questions remained about their finishing in front of goal. The final group stage match became a battle for first place. Colombia started brightly with aggressive pressing and quick transitions, making life difficult for Portugal's defenders. Portugal responded with calm possession, creating several dangerous opportunities through Bernardo Silva and Rafael Leão. Both teams produced chances, but neither could find the decisive goal. After 90 intense minutes, the match ended in a goalless draw. The result was enough for Portugal to finish second in Group K and qualify for the round of 32, while Colombia topped the group. Portugal's group stage campaign showed both strengths and weaknesses. The defense remained organized, Diogo Costa delivered key saves, and Bruno Fernandes dictated play from midfield. Cristiano Ronaldo, even in the final World Cup of his extraordinary career, inspired the squad with his leadership and determination. Portugal had successfully reached the knockout stage, where a far tougher challenge awaited: Croatia. Part 2. Round of 32 versus Croatia. The atmosphere inside the stadium was electric. Thousands of Portuguese supporters waved red and green flags, while Croatian fans filled the stands with songs and passion. One mistake could end the tournament. From the opening whistle, Croatia showed exactly why they are one of football's toughest knockout teams. They pressed aggressively, controlled possession, and forced Portugal to defend deep during the opening minutes. Portugal gradually settled into the match. Bruno Fernandes began finding pockets of space. Bernardo Silva dictated the tempo, and Rafael Leão used his incredible speed to stretch Croatia's defense. The breakthrough finally arrived midway through the first half. A quick passing move split Croatia's backline, and Portugal calmly finished the chance to take a 1-0 lead. Portuguese fans erupted in celebration. But Croatia refused to surrender. Early in the second half, they responded with relentless attacks. Portugal's defense came under enormous pressure, and Diogo Costa made several outstanding saves to keep his side in front. Eventually, Croatia found the equalizer, making it 1-1. Suddenly, the momentum had completely shifted. Portugal needed a hero. With less than 20 minutes remaining, Bruno Fernandes delivered a perfectly weighted through ball into the penalty area. Portugal's attacker timed his run perfectly, controlled the ball, and calmly finished past the Croatian goalkeeper. Portugal were back in front, 2-1. The final minutes felt endless. Croatia threw everyone forward, sending crosses into the box from every angle. Portugal defended with incredible determination, blocking shots and clearing dangerous balls. When the referee finally blew the final whistle, Portugal had survived one of the toughest tests of the tournament. Portugal 2-1 Croatia. The victory sent Portugal into the round of 16, where an even greater challenge awaited, their Iberian rivals, Spain. Portugal's road at the FIFA World Cup 2026, Part 3, Round of 16 versus Spain. The round of 16 brought one of the biggest matches in world football. Portugal versus Spain. Two neighboring nations. Two footballing giants. One place in the quarterfinals. Millions of fans around the world watched as Ronaldo led Portugal onto the field one more time, determined to extend his incredible journey. Spain started brilliantly, dominating possession with their trademark passing style. Portugal defended patiently, waiting for opportunities to counterattack. Bruno Fernandes and Vitinha worked tirelessly in midfield, while Bernardo Silva looked to create moments of magic. Cristiano Ronaldo nearly gave Portugal the lead with a powerful header, but Spain's goalkeeper produced a magnificent save. As the match remained level, the tension inside the stadium became unbearable. Early in the second half, Spain finally broke through. A quick attacking move caught Portugal's defense off balance, and Spain found the back of the net to take a 1-0 lead. Portugal immediately pushed forward in search of an equalizer. Rafael Leão used his pace to trouble Spain's defenders, Bruno Fernandes delivered dangerous crosses, and Ronaldo continued making intelligent runs inside the penalty area. With every passing minute, Portugal became more desperate. In the closing stages, Diogo Costa even moved forward for a late set piece as Portugal threw everything into attack. One final cross entered the penalty area. One final header. One final chance. But Spain held firm. The referee's final whistle echoed around the stadium. Spain 1-0 Portugal. Portugal's World Cup dream was over. Players collapsed to the ground in disappointment, while Spanish players celebrated reaching the quarterfinals. The cameras focused on Cristiano Ronaldo. The legendary captain applauded the Portuguese supporters, thanking them for years of unforgettable memories. Although the journey ended in heartbreak, Ronaldo walked off the World Cup stage as one of the greatest footballers in history, a player who inspired generations, broke countless records, and helped Portugal achieve incredible success. For Portugal, elimination was painful, but the tournament also revealed the strength of a talented new generation. With players like Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Vitinha, João Neves, Rafael Leão, and Diogo Costa, the future remains bright. Portugal's road at the FIFA World Cup 2026, Part 4. Tournament Recap and Ronaldo's Legacy. Closing documentary. Although Portugal's journey ended in the round of 16, the FIFA World Cup 2026 will always be remembered as a tournament filled with determination, pride, and unforgettable moments. From the opening group stage victory to the dramatic 2-1 knockout win over Croatia, Portugal showed resilience, quality, and the fighting spirit that has defined the national team for decades. Throughout the tournament, Bruno Fernandes proved once again why he is one of the world's finest midfielders. His creativity, leadership, and vision were at the heart of Portugal's attacks. Bernardo Silva brought intelligence and composure, while Rafael Leão terrified defenders with his explosive pace and skill. In midfield, Vitinha and João Neves displayed maturity beyond their years, controlling possession against some of the world's strongest teams. At the back, Portugal remained disciplined, and goalkeeper Diogo Costa produced several world-class saves that kept their World Cup dream alive. One of the biggest highlights came in the round of 32 against Croatia. It was a match filled with drama, emotion, and relentless pressure. Portugal's 2-1 victory proved they could compete under the highest pressure, keeping their hopes alive for another round. But football can be cruel. The round of 16 against Spain was decided by the smallest of margins. Yet sometimes, tournaments are remembered not only for trophies, but also for the stories they leave behind. For Cristiano Ronaldo, the 2026 FIFA World Cup marked the final chapter of an extraordinary World Cup journey. Across 5 World Cups, Ronaldo inspired millions with his passion, dedication, and relentless desire to win. He became Portugal's greatest captain, their all-time leading goal scorer, and one of the greatest footballers in history. As he walked off the pitch for the final time, wearing Portugal's colors at a World Cup, fans around the world stood in appreciation. His legacy had already been secured long before the final whistle. But while one legendary era may be ending, another is only beginning. Portugal's younger generation has shown that the future is incredibly bright. With stars like Rafael Leão, Vitinha, João Neves, Gonçalo Ramos, Nuno Mendes, and Diogo Costa ready to lead the team into the future, Portuguese football remains in safe hands. The lessons learned in 2026 will only make this squad stronger. Every victory, every setback, and every unforgettable moment will fuel their ambition for future tournaments, including UEFA Euro 2028 and the 2030 FIFA World Cup. Portugal may have fallen short in 2026, but they left the tournament with their heads held high. They fought with courage, represented their nation with pride, and reminded the football world why Portugal remains one of the sport's greatest footballing nations. Because legends may retire, but the spirit of Portugal never fades. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this World Cup documentary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more football stories, match recaps, and legendary moments from the beautiful game.